Lord, help me. Let me
if you turn around, he said, since you've turned around, he said, but why do you ask me where the sagebrush roundup is? And I said, because I don't know where it is. And he said, how'd you know my name was Mac? I said, I just guessed at it. He said, why don't you guess where that place is then? Down the road a little bit further, and I came to a woman out in the yard. She was playing in her flowers, and, you know, and had the cat out there in the yard and everything. I said to her, honey, could you tell me if I go down this road, how much further down this road now? Because I'd turned around and come back, you know. Where's the sagebrush roundup? She said, the way you're going now, if you go that way, you'll be going 3,000 miles that way to the sagebrush roundup. If you turn around, you just missed it. See how polite and nice they are around Fairmont? Anyway, I got back in, got up there, and just as I parked my car, this man come over and he said, stick 'em up, Friday. And well, of course I stuck 'em up. I'm scared to death of it. And he says, I want all your money and all your jewelry. And I said, I ain't got any jewelry. This is all costume jewelry. You wouldn't want that anyway. You wouldn't get a nickel for it. He says, well, I don't believe you don't have any money. And I said, well, then you'll have to take my word for it. You can't just shoot me. You got to take my word for it. He said, well, I'll tell you, I'm going to frisk you. And he frisked me all over. And you was up there that night, I come in and I'd been frisked all over. And he says, lady, you're right. You don't have no money. And I said, yeah, but if you'd like to do that again, I got my checkbook in the glove compartment.